I'd like to introduce you to Gary, who lives in Melbourne, and Gary has a 5-year-old son, Lucas, who has developmental delay and who attends Urella Early Intervention Program. And Gary, you recently attended an evening Signpost group at Urella, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And what were you expecting from the Signpost program? And what kind of skills and strategies did you learn from the program?
There's a few. The most important to me would have been the one where they've taught us how to give instructions to the young kids.
Okay.
The main one for me, it was being taught how to give an instruction correctly to him and to get down to his level and make the eye contact and wait for his response. That was really a big key to me. I didn't realise all that time how quickly I was rushing through a series of orders or whatever it was I was trying to get him to do. I just wasn't waiting ever for his response, and it just floored me when I found out that if I wait 3 or 4 seconds, there's a response every time.
Oh, okay. And Signpost teaches parents to look at the reasons for their children's behaviour and at triggers and outcomes of the behaviour. What were some of the reasons and triggers for Lucas?
Well, the triggers for his behaviour every time was me going to give him an instruction.
Sure. It
triggered him into just wanting to play a game with Daddy.
Right, yeah.
The reasons for his behaviour would be he wants the interaction with me, or he wants the attention.
Yeah.
And he would just play his game of avoiding doing whatever task it was I wanted him to do to continue the interaction and attention with Dad.
Right, yeah.
And all the while we weren't getting anything achieved, sort of thing.
And Signpost also asked parents to name 2 of their children's behaviour they would like to focus on during the program. What 2 behaviours did you work on with Lucas? You probably already mentioned one about that, getting him to follow through.
2 specific ones was mealtime.
Okay.
We just had to get him to start eating his dinner in a reasonable time.
Okay.
And feeding himself, dressing himself. I focused on that one.
And how much change did you see in Lucas over the time that you've been doing the program, and since then were you able to achieve some of what you wanted?
It was like a miracle to start with. He would eat his dinner. I kept communicating with him during dinner time, but just with with signs saying, you know, sure, keep eating.
Yes.
Come on. But then patting him on the arm or on the back made me slow down and focus more attention on what Lucas's needs are. Instead of rushing at 100 miles an hour trying to get things done in a combination with playing, you know, interacting with him as well. It's made me slow down and try and understand his needs more.